So today we will be making cheddar broccoli soup and salmon. So I'm going to begin off by showing you guys how I prep my carrots. So basically I just cut the ends off, and if I see any green part, I cut that part off as well, like that middle carrot there. I cringe to that green part. I can't stand it. Once I cut off all the ends of the carrot, I go ahead and use this wonderful carrot or vegetable peeler that works absolute miracles. You see how fast it shaves the peelings, and I got that from Bed Bath & Beyond. Now I am going to go ahead and rinse them off once again. So now I am about to prepare my broccoli. You can do this recipe with frozen broccoli as well, but I just prefer to have fresh broccoli. It's just my preference, but again, you're welcome to do it with frozen broccoli. And you can definitely do this part to your desire. I didn't want mine to be exactly like a soup. I wanted it to kind of be like a meal, not a snack. So I did opt to leave my pieces of broccoli more chunky. But again, you can do it to your preference. So now what you're going to do, on a pot that's already obviously heated, you're going to add 1/2 stick of butter. After that butter simmers for the first maybe 10 to 15 seconds, you're going to go ahead and add some chopped onions, which I previously chopped before the video. Now you want to add some flour. I can't tell you exact measurements. I don't cook with measurements. I just eyeball everything. But if I had to guesstimate, I would say about maybe 1/2 cup to a cup of flour, I guess, because I like to just constantly just keep putting mine in and mixing it with the butter. Please excuse my pot from turning. You guys know I do not have a small tripod to cook with. That's why I kind of stopped with the videos as well on this channel, because I just don't have the equipment. But anyway, you want to get this to a consistency where it's nice and kind of like clumpy. So now I am slicing my cameras. I'm slicing up my carrots, and you want to make sure that you don't slice these thick, because the thicker they are, the longer they're going to take to get ready. So I want mine to get tender around the time of the broccoli, so I'm making sure that I do them pretty thin. Okay, so now you're supposed to use vegetable stock for this, but I don't want to do that. So if you guys want to follow my recipe, which it will come out bomb.com, honey, all you have to do is get a cup of water and add some of complete seasoning to it, mix it up, pour it in, and then get another cup and do the same thing. So you're going to do that with 2 cups, make your own vegetable stuff. Next, you want to make sure you add 2 cups of half and half. This is very important because this will give your soup the creamy consistency. Yes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and just season this thing up with a little garlic powder, some black pepper, and just a little bit of salt to taste. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slide in those thinly cut carrots and top it off with the broccoli, and I am going to allow this to simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so now let's go ahead and start preparing for the salmon. So right now I'm chopping up some garlic. I love fresh garlic versus powdered garlic or minced garlic that comes already made. You guys know me, I like to do it myself. I don't want anybody doing anything for me. Here's this big gargantua piece of salmon. Yes. So you're gonna go ahead and give this a nice rub down with some salt to taste once again, some black pepper, and you want to just rub that in, give it a nice massage so that it's nice and coated, and you want to flip it over and do that to the side with the skin as well. You're going to use about 1/4 tablespoon of butter. Now guys, I know you see this pan look like it's burning, but I like the crispiness of my garlic, so that's why I allow it to get kind of like really hot so that it gets crispy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and slap the salmon right on top of that bed of garlic. You're welcome to put as much garlic as you like. You want to top that pink side with some complete season. That's where the flavor is going to start to cook in. You want to get a fork or a spoon and rub that in. Now at this time, if you want to get a little bit of olive oil and mash that in there, you're very welcome, but no, that's not what I do. Okay, so right about now, if you have a husband, a boyfriend, or whoever, right now they're going to come in the kitchen and be like, oh my God, what is that smell? This is like smelling up the whole house right now. Okay, so Jesus literally had to help me flip that fish over. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit of this creamy cheese into my soup versus putting in some real cheese. If you want real cheese, you can do that, but I didn't. I wanted it this consistency, and I have a dairy problem as well, so I really didn't want no, real cheese. So right about now, I am pretty much done with making this soup. Y'all, oh my God, it's so good. Please comment if you try this recipe and let me know how it tastes. So right there, that's my salmon. I topped it with some diced tomatoes and ranch dressing. Here is my awesome soup, which is delicious. If you guys have any requests, I'm back to action on this channel with my cooking videos, so let me know. Thank you for watching. Give me a great big thumbs up and leave me a comment. Bye. Love you all.